Devstream 195 time. Let's go. I'm hungry, so I'm eating. Excuse me.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to Devstream 195.
Oh
How do we feel? You can't see it, but Rev is vibrating with excitement.
She has been so excited for this all week.
I actually would rather be at the fan fest.
Of course. Cold.
No, I don't think you
snap,
would,
what
actually.
Is it? Cold, ever cold?
Ever cold.
Ever cold. But you're here
Fantasy
for Warframe
mentioned.
because we got Warframe Devstream 195, and we are going to talk all about our unannounced but yet announced 2026 update. Well, we announced it, so it's technically not unannounced anymore, but it's still unannounced because you don't know the title.
Unnamed.
Unnamed
update.
I like it.
You will learn everything today.
You will. But first, let's start with our classic intros. We're going to start with the man with probably the greatest shirt on this couch.
Professional yapper.
Just godly.
Got him.
Hello, I'm Pablo, design director of Warframe.
Hello, I'm Rebecca, creative director of Warframe.
I'm Megan Everett, your community director.
I'm Steve.
Every time.
See,
Today's Twitch drop, juicy to make up for that fact. It is a built Omniforma.
Mother.
Uh-oh.
I missed it.
And
I
a
was in
kick of the
class.
can of a
Damn it.
forged Archon shard
All
grab
6
bag.
colors?
No.
grab bag.
Just grab bag between the
But a grab bag of all 6.
of the first 3.
Okay.
Azure, Amber, Crimson.
Yes.
Got it. Nailed
sad.
it.
I'm sad I missed that.
So watch from beginning to end, and you will
Curse
get
having a
both
life.
those things. All right, let's go into our first housekeeping bit. We have a returning operation. We're just on the heels of almost ending Operation Atramentum. Ends on April 30th, but there's one kicking up
Great event.
very soon. On May 4th, Belly of the Beast returns.
Let's
We are
go.
bringing back this operation. This will give you a chance to, maybe if you haven't played Jade Shadows, you can do that to get to this operation. So there's a
I need to get
rerun
a-
of this event. Lots of good rewards. There's new rewards.
I need another
couple
J
new
to
rewards,
subsume.
Archon shards as well. We're putting
Yes.
those into the manifest.
Yes.
And as well, obviously, the returning Belly of the Beast items as well. So maybe you weren't able to get the ephemeras, even though we brought them back with Operation
Yeah.
Atramentum. But
We don't want to keep them away from you for too
Yeah.
long. So,
What a coincidence. That's
weird.
what I'm thinking.
so if you finish the
course,
Jade
Steve.
Shadows quest, how many people here have finished Jade Shadows to get to this event? Just so we have a general.
What a coincidence.
Steve, shut the fuck up.
me.
Or don't shut the
Okay,
fuck
great.
up. Give me all the
job, Dad.
details.
Also on May 4th, it's a big day,
It is.
is launching the TennoCon 2026 digital pack.
Woo!
Totally not spoiled.
No one saw this coming
Oh.
because it didn't get leaked. It's
got
fine.
leaked.
It didn't get leaked. May 4th, this will be coming on all platforms. If you have already purchased a physical ticket and are coming to TennoCon,
Oh,
A,
that
can't
looks
wait
so
to see
good.
you. B, you will receive an email with a code for the digital pack because that's included in your gear. But if you are just waiting for the digital pack, May 4th is the day. And we have to share with you the Hun Hellas ephemera, as you see here on Excalibur. But let's go into the dev build here and see it on Sir Uriel.
Yes, so the Hun Hellas ephemera is uniquely positioned to take everything from the old piece as far as the Hun Hellas aesthetics go, but lets you use it on your Warframe of choice. So in this case, Megan has put it on Uriel, and it also comes with something else.
That's
Oh.
right. One of the parts of the digital pack is an emote. And this
I like
one,
that you interrupted Megan change the colors.
No, I was just
She was so close.
no. We already organized that. I knew
Don't
she
you
was
worry.
copying to get rid of the blue, so it matched Uriel.
yeah, we got
Choreographed.
looks.
We rehearsed.
I'm going to
You
show
guys
my
do rehearse.
drifter the new TennoCon 2026 emote.
Damn. I wonder.
Oh, that's very relevant.
Someone in chat, Trackstar. What about the cape from the last one?
Well, wouldn't you like to know
Oh.
that also on May 4th is the launch of the variant Riftguard Syndana that we debuted, I think actually a couple dev streams ago. So this is there was the TennoCon version that
I
some
need it.
people have with the
I need it
digital
so
pack,
bad.
and this is the variant that will be available for all via Varzia, as well as if you have TennoCon 2025
Oh, I
digital
need
pack,
it.
you'll get this for free
I need
as
it
well.
so bad.
So this
When you
comes
log in.
same day, right?
Yeah, when you
May-
log
yeah.
into when this launches, when you log in on May 4th, if you had the pack, you will get this no matter what. If you don't, you can go to Varzia and you'll get it May 4th.
Yep, free for people that supported last year, and if not, you can grab that with Regal Aya. You were pointing at me. Oh, I know why.
What?
Because I have something very cool to my left.
Are you having some
Bubbly.
drinks?
Huh?
It's not the bubbly, but I don't know what. Oh,
Well, we're not.
Well,
Oh,
not there yet? No,
our
we
boy
are,
Nidus.
we are.
well, we are now.
Yeah.
I got a little spoiled on this.
No, you're good. TennoCon merch is in full swing, and we'll have some more information soon. But confirming, we do have a Nidus. Oh my God.
Hi, Steve.
We have a Nidus statue coming at you. He's
So
beautiful.
cool.
This is just the 3D printed and painted model for camera taking purposes for the merch store. But if you are a Nidus enjoyer, enjoy.
I enjoy.
It looks
Are you?
amazing.
Do you enjoy?
Yep.
I want to play
It's almost
Nidus
like we
more.
planned it.
I know.
But what?
Twin.
I want to learn how to health tank.
They've been high-fiving since
I know.
pre-roll.
Just start getting
Look
grace.
at them go.
They won't stop.
That's
Right?
awesome.
No, there's more to it.
If
You
you
can't
tuned,
stop us.
if you tuned into the March Devstream, we showed you a couple things that we are going to get into in this stream
Circumvent?
for the unannounced update. But also, we debuted Mesa Heirloom. There's a bit of a topic of conversation.
Of course she has a hat.
Tenno.
Gotta set the scene.
The chief fashion officer has arrived.
My God.
We showed you the 2D concept for Mesa Heirloom, just the skin. We heard feedback that a poncho was requested, an optional poncho. So we're going to walk you through the Mesa Heirloom launch
What am I looking at?
here today with all of the pieces that are coming with it. We're going to walk you through. So let's take a look at Mesa
What game is this?
Heirloom.
I know.
Oh, I'm spending so
Well,
much
wait till you
money.
see me when I show you this.
I'm spending so much money.
When I saw the original one, I did send you
Oh
a
my
message. And I
God.
was like, "Is this too horny?"
They know what they're doing.
That's not possible with me. And I said no.
I'm a bit of a prude.
Just had to ask.
Pablo.
Just had to ask.
But
Wow.
Warframe knows their audience. You horny
the
bitches.
team has done the unthinkable, and in less than a month, they have made an optional duster.
Okay.
So you can.
Oh
That's just horny enough for me.
my.
Yeah. So
That looks so badass.
Just the right
Okay.
amount of
Yes.
horny.
All right.
There
the
you go.
duster was the duster was concepted and created.
Immaculate. The garment maker.
The garment maker
Ah.
made it. So this poncho is an optional layer. The duster is here. But not only that, at PAX, while I was unconscious, I forgot to tell you guys that there was a cowboy hat.
There is indeed a
What?
Signa
Yeah.
coming with Mesa.
And this
Heirloom.
was an original ad. We just didn't show it. But there's a
Oh,
and the
hell
horns
yes.
go right through it. So there is a cowboy hat Signa.
It's like a hat on a hat.
You can use it in any frame, of course. So
Demonic
is,
Wild West. I
this
love
is,
it.
This is Mesa Heirloom, and I believe we haven't given a launch date yet, or have we?
Not yet. We
Okay.
said TennoCon-ish. We'll give you a launch date, but
Yeah.
we do have official key art as well. That came in very hot.
Oh,
Thank you, team.
woohoo!
Beautiful.
There
So
she is.
good.
There you go.
That's
There
amazing.
she is.
Poncho.
Oh, and her
Poncho is.
Such a good ad.
There you go.
I'm sorry, duster.
her
Duster.
pistols look
Duster.
so good
Duster.
too.
It's a duster.
I love it. Yeah.
Incredible. All right, that's an update
So
for
tasteful. So tasteful.
you. So tasty.
Thank you.
As one does. All right.
And that's it. That's what I was so excited about. Thanks for watching. We have no
That's
other.
it?
We have
Okay.
no other
Thanks
announcements.
for watching.
Bye
Bye.
bye. Bye bye.
See you later.
No.
Nice.
Oh no! I mean, that is pretty good, but it's time now to talk and set up.
Oh shit! Is
the-
it really?
It is. The unannounced.
Oh,
but
she's ready.
announced But untitled 2026 update. Reb, set the scene for us.
Remember,
wrote
you
notes.
have a speech?
She wrote
Yeah.
notes.
Prepared just
Wow,
for you too,
okay.
like,
All right.
Okay.
I think you're already kind of shaking.
I am. I'm so nervous. How are we doing, chat? Okay.
We're doing great.
It is time to dive into our next major update coming to Warframe. It has been almost 2 years since we released a very special quest. Any guesses on which one? We're going to do this as awkwardly as possible, and we're going to show you a completed trailer for the next cinematic quest update in Warframe. 3 things before we go in. Don't worry about copyright strikes. Use
Okay.
discretion watching if you're photosensitive. Please, look away if you have photosensitivity.
Warning on the screen.
And third, rest in peace to the third orb.
A third orb. Okay, here we go. What we got? I'll try and dim it if it's too much. Oh. Era! I know that too! I know that tone! That's Era! There goes my camera. Oh. This is peak. This is peak. So that's Garuda and who else? I love the classic 90s anime aesthetic they're going for here, it feels like. Come on, give me some of the cleans. Is that Uriel? Oh, the change up. Woo! Jade Shadow's Constellations. Wow. The lights are out.
There you go. Jade Shadows.
Well done.
Constellation.
Well
We have been
done.
working on the sequel quest to Jade Shadows in secret for quite some time. And I have some things written to get some very specific details. All right, eternalism, the future. A future where the son who was not chosen lives in a doomed reality where all is lost to madness. Their only option is to come back and find Stalker, the father. But there is only one. Future Sirius and future Orion fight with their mentors at their side to capture Stalker and bring them to their future. A true sequel, Jade Shadows Constellations.
Oh,
That's our
hell
next
yeah.
update.
Wow.
And they got
Jade
Era in
Shadows
on this.
Constellations.
Should
I
we
know. I
watch
think
it
the
one more
drummer
time?
plays
Now that we
Warframe.
know.
Now that you know.
Should we watch it one more time?
Let's watch it again.
Let's watch it one more
Please,
time.
let's watch it one more time. Let's go.
So yes, sequel to Jade Shadows, and it's coming June 2026. Our
Yes.
pre-TennoCon.
Before Tenocon, are you insane?
Yeah, this is our pre-TennoCon update.
Brutal.
June 2020. Come on,
Yeesh.
guys.
Hey,
We're having
why?
fun. We're having fun.
Oh, we're eating good.
There you go.
We're eating
And if you
good.
haven't played Jade Shadows, which apparently chat almost everyone has, but you will need to
Highly
play
recommend.
Jade
If you
Shadows
haven't played
1,
Jade
if
Shadows,
will, in order
what
to
is wrong with you?
experience
Go play
Jade
it.
Shadows Constellations, understand the story, everything that's happening there.
Go play it.
Pretty important for that. We do have some stills from the anime that are going to speak towards what we're going to show you. So who's this?
Who's
So-
this?
We are introducing two proto-frames in this update. Each of them are from a different future loyal to the unchosen son of Stalker and Jade. So Ash proto-frame is Ryoku, and he is loyal to Sirius, and he came back to accomplish his goals. And then loyal to Orion is Vina. So she is Garuda. proto-frame. And she is her own character.
I know
with
several
her own
people in my
lore,
chat
but
that are already
there's
going to lose their
also,
minds. Like,
due to
all I
the
saw
way
in
that
my
their
Discord
orb
was
got
mommy, mommy,
exploded
mommy, and I
and
was like,
died,
yep,
it
they
may
made a
have
new frame.
littered debris of the true
Or a new
Garuda
proto frame.
around it. So it's all connected. So Vina and Ryoku are here watching as mentors to these two boys from their future. And they maybe don't like each other too much.
Sorry, and we're going to show you all about them in this dev stream, and then, as Reb said, next dev stream, Rue, we'll be focusing. Oh, sorry, Hun Hao.
Oh, yeah.
If you zoom in, you can see
Yeah,
Sirius
they're
and Orion.
there.
You see him? You see him?
Look at
You're
this
a big fan.
boy.
Yeah. Really puts Hunhow into scale.
Little
So the
ants.
May Devstream is our Sirius and Orion Devstream, where we'll focus on them, what they're all about, how they're gonna play, everything like that.
The crazy things that I asked the team to get done for that.
Yeah, this is insane.
It's wild.
It is incredible, but the
wild,
most
yeah.
important thing for anyone that made a choice, your choice matters for the quest, but you are not locked to like a Warframe, so don't worry. Like you'll see,
Okay.
you'll see. I just don't want people to send in support tickets being like, I wish I chose Orion, or I
Right.
wish.
Right,
Don't worry about it. We have you covered, no matter who you chose.
My favorite chat comment was, "I delivered that baby."
You did. You did.
Yeah.
We're so proud of you, Chad. You did it. Yeah. All right. Before we get into proto-frames and gameplay, one of the directors from the line, Lou. Wonderful,
Oh.
sweet Lou. They worked on this very closely with you guys in the anime, the directing of it, and they filmed a little behind-the-scenes video for us, just talking about the process and everything. So everyone say hi to Lou. Let's
I love
let's
this.
I'm
watch.
eating. Hi, Lou.
Always been passionate about animation. I love action. I love like crying when watching a film. I love when my adrenaline's spiking up. When I first heard of the project, I mean, I was very excited about it. It's not the first time that we have worked with digital extremes, and I storyboarded on a Venless project, and it was a wonderful experience. So when I knew that they were coming back, I was quite keen on collaborating again. It was really clear from the get-go that like what they were looking for was very much in line with a lot of the things that I like, and I feel quite passionate about. The first thing that I ever got introduced to for this project was the track from Era, which, by the way, is incredible. Also, their latest album,
Oh, the new album is so good.
so good. Immediately, I was like, yeah, I'm all over this. I grew up with punk music, and then
Like, I'm sorry to pause this, but I get really passionate about music. If you are a metal fan, if you like heavier music, give Era's newest album a listen. It's one of the more lighter albums I've ever heard of from them, but at the same time, it just goes so hard to where it just doesn't need to go that hard. It's so good. Go listen. It's so good.
I got older, I went to some very intense EDM shows, very like grungy punk metal EDM shows. So this kind of just tied into something that I really, really related to, and made me quite nostalgic also. Like, so I just wanted to tap into like very raw emotion that I felt when I was listening to like punk music while walking back from school. Yeah, I was quite excited about it.
The favorite parts.
My favorite part of the film, very cliche, all of it. I can't pick a shot. I think this film is truly a every frame painting type of film. I love
It was
that
really
we
good.
explored multiple styles and managed to weave it into the narrative, whereas it's like the touch designer side of things, the more abstract action part, or the more illustrative part, it all kind of works together in unison quite beautifully. Yeah, have fun, step frame through it. There's little hints and bobs of little narrative threads that we integrated in there. So yeah, just have fun watching it. It was truly an honor to take such a deep lore and make it into something so kinetic.
It was so good.
I'm really proud of everyone who worked on it, and I'm really excited for you guys to see it.
It was awesome.
Yay!
It was so
Thanks,
good.
Lou. We love you. Thank you for everyone that worked on that anime. It takes a village to make such an incredible piece of work. Speaking of incredible piece of work, before we get into the proto-frames, our last note. In this quest, in the Jade Shadows Constellations quest, our new Ortis, Kevin Lim.
Yes.
New
This will be
Ortis?
his first full quest voice acting session, and they had one earlier, and we're just so excited that Kevin can finally get all of those great lines, our new Ortis in Jade Shadows Constellations.
Yes,
So be able to look out for that.
Are we talking about the dev short next week?
Oh yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
So, next week is Dev Short 100. And joining us are members from ERA. So
That's
we are
right.
so excited to have ERA, the band, come to the studio
Oh,
here.
Dev Short?
Yeah, it's Dev Short 100.
100.
I
Yes.
don't know.
Oh,
What? You'll be there.
you're gonna see react for me. You're gonna see it.
You need some autographs.
To show up with all your stuff.
So we are so excited. You'll see members of the band here on the show, right in this room, I think, because there's going to be a lot of us.
There's going to be a lot of us. We're
Oh,
going to
yeah.
have some fun. Dev Short
15
100.
minutes?
Dev
Only
Short
15 minutes.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
15 minutes. We can do so much. We're going to do giveaways. We're going to do.
The things we did in the last one, you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
That's right.
You would not-
Let's not
There's a
talk
reason
about
I'm not
that.
invited to the next one.
You did too? You're done.
Never
The
again.
poor
You're
Pablo.
done. All right.
So the other part of this update. So are you going to go to the
I'm
thing?
just going to default colors. Sorry,
Okay.
Steve. I'm so sorry.
So
I'm so sorry.
Oh, they're
Jade
good too.
Shadow's Constellation, it launches this June. It has a cinematic quest, it has new Warframes, and then it has more Railjack content. So,
Whoa!
yes. So,
Railjack.
Number of times
yeah.
I've seen that on a Dev Short.
Yes, so it is a Railjack update. And the way this is going to work, I think you can come over, Rue.
Yeah, come on down.
Yeah. What? So upon completion of the quest, you will see a new region open up, the Uranus Proxima. So the Uranus Proxima is going to be your post Jade Shadows 2 quest area in the Railjack setting. There's going to be
Pontus
a Railjack
Tower.
exclusive hub there. So Pontus Tower will be a social space where you go to embark on these missions. And then because Orion or Sirius came from their respective futures with obviously some amount of tech and capability, you'll actually be running missions on the ships that were brought back. So if you can kind of picture like One Piece pirates, they each have their signature ships. So Scoria's Angel is a Ash overtaken ship from Sirius's timeline that you will be fighting in, or you'll be going into Garuda's. And we're going to take a look at these brand, basically they took over a Corpus ship, made it their own. So we'll be taking a little bit look at that.
Okay.
You wanna add?
Which one of them is Luffy?
Rue,
That's
can
a
you go
great-
away for 1 second? Thank you.
But the general theme is it's a full Railjack lead-up mission, and it culminates by you being able to board their ship.
do you need to
So you'll
Okay.
find yourself, in the case that Megan's about to load.
That's
which I'm not
sick.
sure what
Does it
it
say
is.
Ash?
Does it say Ash?
It does.
Like Railjack's gone
Say you do your Railjack mission, you do everything
untouched
you
for
need
so
to do
long
to find
just for
access to
adversary,
Ash's ship.
missions.
Come on over.
But
And
now we got-
This will be what Ryoku has done. He is the ship. This is the spawn tile, so there's going to be a full proc.
that guy.
It's pretty out of misery.
Had to help him out.
Yeah. Megan, they're mad at you.
I'm sorry. He was stuck.
Yeah.
There's nothing I could
You
do.
and I are
You gotta take out the other one. I mean, come on.
If you tuck yourself away into a little spot here, you can get a look at the green, at the details, the texture. Yeah, mate, do you want to?
Are we ready for it?
I think so.
All right. Let's check out Ryoku's Gemini emote. Yes. Placeholder icons. Don't judge it. Velimir wanted a spot.
Eh. Oh,
good.
Let's play back. Let's play back.
peak. It's so good.
Oh, he's speaking.
And that is amazing actor Jimmy Yamaguchi. So thank you so much for lending your voice.
Good lighting.
Rest in peace,
There you go.
cameraman.
There you go. Killed the cameraman. Funny.
God, we can't keep hiring all these cameramen. The budget's running out.
Listen.
Discipline brought you to me. A wise choice.
So good.
Very
Cinema.
So
Cinema.
good.
So Ash
That's so
Proto,
cool.
this is Ash Gemini skin. You can look forward to that as one part, and that's sort of his home. That's his ship, and there will be, this is a Railjack update. So it's gonna be a little different, and we'll talk about it next stream with Sirius and Orion.
Yeah, we'll show more of that.
Yeah, we'll show. We're just giving you, we're setting the scene for you all to have a version in your mind of what the stakes are. So there's a new zone in the Uranus Proxima. There's Railjack content, and then it leads up to these sort of, I guess, like ship takeovers of sorts.
Which one?
That's so
We're looking
sick.
for Garudas now.
This
Now
one,
we're
I
gonna
got it.
show you
That's the
I
one.
see it.
That's the
Yep.
one. Yep.
Thanks, Steve. Thank you, Steve. I like how you bring your glasses.
Thanks, Steve. I appreciate you, Steve.
Wait, you far or near?
I need them for near stuff.
Ah, I
yeah.
see.
All right, come on over. This is Garuda's ship.
I need
Garuda,
some
Oh,
blood in this.
I love it.
Garuda has taken
Oh,
over.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
It's stuck.
Run.
Do it. Do it. Finish him.
Oh no.
No,
And get the other one. Let's
Clean out my
go.
ship. It's a little dirty.
Yeah. Garuda.
It's just a
this is Garuda.
God, it's
Girl,
got
you
rivers
didn't-
of
Are there trenches
blood.
of blood on the
Yes.
floor?
Yes.
Yes, there might have been an accident.
Yeah.
Oops.
Blood powered.
Blood-powered ship.
Just
love it.
Yeah.
just taking a nap.
And yeah,
Just
why
taking
don't
a
we
nap.
Take a look at her Gemini emote.
All right.
Give it to me, please. Oh, oh, oh.
What was that?
Do it again.
What was that at the
Do
end?
it again.
Cameraman's getting mangled in these. Seriously.
I love
Oh, wait, she's talking. Give it one more time and we'll hear her talk. Okay.
it. It's so good. Again, again, again.
Blades of mine are thirsty.
Wait, I
They're
could
not
probably.
the only ones.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Shh.
Maybe it has something living in it that can die a horrible way.
Oh,
I love you,
man.
Vina.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. She can unfix me.
Yes.
Chicken unfix me is
So,
crazy.
Now the tricky thing is, when you see a proto frame these days in Warframe, it's sort of a roll of the dice whether or not they're romanceable.
Kiss or not
gonna
kiss.
ask.
So
Kiss or not kiss.
Garuda
Please.
is obsessed with Orion. She would do anything for Orion. She doesn't give a shit about you. I'm
Oh,
so
come
sorry.
on.
So
Damn.
She hasn't met me yet.
she only has eyes for
You
Orion.
ain't no Orion.
Yeah, you are not Orion, so I'm sorry. Yeah, she would do anything for Orion. But are you going to show that they're crew? Okay, so just to speak to what their end game is. So sometimes we do Kim, sometimes we do bromance. In this case, if you do the Railjack sequences and earn enough clout, you can hire them as your Railjack crew. So you could get Vina to crew your Railjack, and that is their sort of
Know what we're doing.
proto frame debut as a win.
There you go.
Yeah, you haven't seen this?
It looks so good. It looks
It's
so
happening
good.
right now.
Okay, okay.
What the
Actual.
actual?
Just wait, Rude. Just wait. Just wait for.
I just want to make
It's
sure.
permanent. It's a permanent hire. You can get a
Steve.
Ryoku contract or the Vina contract, and they'll be on your Rojak. You can put them in any position.
That's cool.
Phrasing, but you can you can put them in any role, and they will happily carry it out. So
And so they're not romanceable, but speaking of tongues,
oh my God. Okay, so yes,
What?
this is most important.
just play it, Rue.
Just yeah, if you do the Gemini emote on Eleanor, she does a special
Did
tongue.
Elise do that?
Yes, she did.
Oh my God.
Worthy.
Yeah.
Dude.
We're not
Yeah.
worthy. Just a,
Custom tongue anime.
yeah. You can't romance Vina, but you can get Eleanor to do that.
That is someone's shop.
There you go. I hope you're happy with that.
What is
That's
This game.
Steve's
All
like,
right,
what is my
let's
job?
deviate a little
What
bit.
is my
Let's
job?
show you a deeper dive look at Dante Deluxe coming. We showed the concepts.
Oh,
and some
yes.
screenshots on the March
jaw
Devstream.
on the floor?
Steve,
I'm
you've
about
never
to
seen
spend
this?
so much
Never
money.
seen.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
Here we
So
go.
much money.
Oh,
Twin.
you had to ruin it.
You ruined it.
Well, at least hoot doesn't rhyme with any STDs.
Anyways, look at these feet.
Owl.
Incredible feet. He's like a goat owl warlock.
Owl.
It is
So interesting.
crazy.
So this is Dante Titanus.
Got like a little
Titanus? Yep.
bite
However
right
you'd
here.
like.
That's really
and
sick.
If you maybe don't vibe with the wings, which I don't know why you wouldn't,
Oh
but
my God,
if
that's
you don't, if
beautiful.
you just want straight shoulder,
Okay.
you can take them off.
Just
Maybe
straight
one side.
shoulder.
You could be a one-winged, one-winged.
One winged angel.
What are you singing?
Thanks, Rue.
Bruno's?
Oh yeah.
Runo's a reference.
Rue just got some. Sure.
I forgot.
Insane that they
I
brought
just made Rue's day.
Era into this.
Well, you said one wing, and I was
Just
like, oh
peek.
my god. Oh no.
Oh, here we go.
We lost Rebecca.
So
So
peak.
he is amazing. He is a owl. Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh!
my god, he looks so good.
Oh.
Yeah?
So bright.
No.
Yeah.
I'm feeling Saturday morning
No.
cartoon with
Ah.
that big time.
Okay. Let's
Okay, what about Sunday morning?
Keeps getting no.
Monday morning.
keeps getting worse.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
Tuesday,
Oh.
Wednesday.
Ooh.
Ah, Thursday's bad. Thursday's bad. Friday's kind of good. Friday's really good. Saturday's even better.
Until you like one.
yeah.
I love that one. I love them all.
That,
Oh,
there
yes.
we go.
That's very.
That.
There we go.
That's the one.
This is yours, Pablo.
Yep.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
very
This is
Pablo.
Pablo's Dante.
Great.
That's it.
That's crazy.
Just horny enough.
Okay. It's Dante horny.
I love this hover.
Limeys.
Look at that.
He's one of the best.
Really incredible.
And coming with Dante, to no surprise, a grimoire, or sorry, a Noctua deluxe that can also be on the grimoire.
Let's
So
go.
he has a book of spells,
Oh.
of intrigue.
Read it. What does it say? Quick chat.
It says, I don't know. Look at that. We got a deluxe Noctua, and also
Also, we have a
What?
Warfan skin. I have it here on the Veracris.
Ooh.
wings,
Wings.
talons, wings, feathers.
Really
Complete
cool.
the bird, warlock, wizard
So good.
Beautiful.
with the Dante collection.
Excellent, excellent.
Should we take a second? Baruch.
Baruch Deluxe, which we showed in the PAX merch
Well, I
Devstream.
showed.
Uh,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
we are moving him out of this update. There's just a little too much. We need
Aw.
some space with everything that's in it. So you can find him in a post-TennoCon update. So sorry about that, Baruch fans.
Oh.
Very, very sorry.
Have you
But
given away a prize yet? Maybe that's a good.
Oh my God,
sorry.
I'm so
In
sorry.
consolation, we'll give one Baruch fan a
Hannah?
and who could it be? Yeah, sorry, Baruch's got to move out. Just too much.
He's coming, but just not in
I'm
the
so
Jade
sorry.
Shadows Constellations update.
Okay.
Update too thick.
Update too thick.
I mean,
okay.
we saw.
Update.
I mean, it's a huge update so far.
We do have 5 Incarnants coming. This is more so just a reminder because we talked about them in the March steps.
We did.
We
It's going to be
have
great.
The Ballistica Incarnate coming. We have the Destreza Incarnate.
Rapier.
This Strez is going to be nasty.
Interesting.
That was before you guys.
Patent pending.
No, you guys.
I
No.
thought sharing was caring.
Yeah, sharing.
We've stolen a few things.
Sharing. The Obex Incarnate.
Nice.
The Stug Incarnate.
Hell
Season of
yes.
the Stug. And the winner of the March Devstream, the Vectis Incarnate.
Let's
nice
fucking
Yeah.
go.
It's sniper era.
So if you are interested in any of those Incarnates, we'll have more information in the May Devstream, but those are locked in and coming in the Jade Shadows Constellations update.
I need to get back to collecting
Alright.
incarnants.
Everyone's talking
Yeah.
Stug.
Season of the Stug, guys. We're so back.
Season of the Stug. Stug is back.
All right, Pablo, you're wearing a shirt that says professional yapper,
That's what I am.
but you haven't yapped a lot yet.
That is true. I've been
True.
saving my vocal
Well,
cords.
wouldn't you be
Whatever
pleased to know
improvisation I gotta do.
your time is now?
Time to rhyme, okay.
Because
All right.
we are doing some ability retouches for a specific war.
Nidus.
What? There's no way.
What?
The first Warframe I designed.
Rue was on it.
I've leveled
Almost like
Nidus.
that.
I'm not too familiar with this kit. I'm probably going to spend a little time with him.
No, it's a retouch after a decade, not even a rework, because he barely needs any help.
That's
Oh,
true.
my
Very true.
mistake. What?
Very true.
Yeah, I
Very
see.
true.
I see.
So we're gonna walk you through the retouch, starting
right.
with the first 3, I think. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, so we're basically touching a bunch of things. I cannot read, but I remember.
Can you read?
Well, I cannot read it from, well, kind of, sorry.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
It's all good.
200?
Yeah, so we're basically buffing his
Says
health and
300,
upgrading.
okay.
He already has some from like the rank ups. We're increasing the stacks on the passive to be by default 200, and then if you have the augment, they go all the way to 500. So lots of
Max, this is 300 right there. Can we get a fact check? Are you saying
additional
300? Oh, 300
additional
plus
300. That's how
Math.
addition works.
Math.
Additional stacks.
Maths.
Now, when you do the one, basically there's lingering spikes that stay after. Well, I guess that's what lingering means.
Today Today we learned.
Professional yapper.
Today we learned.
They
Professional
do,
yapper.
They do extra damage, and they can give you stacks. So basically, you now have a larger amount of stacks, and you can also build them faster. We fix how they go down ramps and stuff like that because they used to despawn. I don't know what else. does it say?
Augment,
Oh, the
teaming
augment.
for
Yeah, we
mutants.
basically increase basically that's just a numeric increase on the stats. A lot of
Spelling
them
error,
cannot be
chance and
recast.
bonus
We
are the
just
same
use
word.
The previous one, so if you pull someone and they got stuck somewhere, now you can just recast it to start a new one. The mutation stacks that they give you used to be at a fixed percentage. Now that scales with strength, if I remember correctly. Yeah, strength. And then we buffed the augment for it, which
Nice.
uses the toxin, which now that you can recast it and you have
It
that toxin, it
stacks.
actually makes for some kind of
Okay.
wacky interactions that are kind of interesting. Then for his third, we removed the cost of linking because we saw that a lot of players do it at the very beginning of the mission when they don't have stacks. They want to do it on their friends when they're standing right next to them. So we felt like it was better to just remove that. We added a grace period. Basically, if you get further than the distance, you have like a little bit to get back in range, get back on
Thank
the
God.
leash before it disconnects. So you got a little bit of a notice there.
Ooh, companions can be
Now you can
linked.
put it on your free moving companions, which basically means your Kubras and stuff, sort of like that augment from Citrine. So you can connect it to those, and you can also connect it to your specters if you so preferred. Recasting, the way it used to work is recasting would just cancel it, and then you have to then cast it again. Now you can just recast it directly, and if you want to cancel it, which is not the
Massive.
most usual thing you would want to do, you can just hold to remove it.
Massive.
And finally, Ravenous. This one is the one I teased on the dev short. Before, we couldn't actually increase the range because performance would just tank because they used an old tech of decals that we used that apparently was super expensive.
Yeah.
So now that we have
That
better...
was my first decals I made.
Oh, Steve.
Legacy decals.
So because of those, we couldn't actually scale the range back in the day. But now, a decade later,
You can.
we have the power
We have
of
the power.
improved decals.
Deferred rendering.
Also known as
Cinema.
Steve decals.
Yes.
Steve
I wish I
decals.
take credit for those.
TM.
That's a Sergey decal, not me. Jeremy and Sergey.
So anyways,
Yep.
now it actually scales with range, so it is quite a bit stronger for that. It clears the status if you're standing on it, and just like improved numbers. And then we also tweaked the AI of the maggots, so that they basically seek out targets better, similar to what we did with Boban, where the little roller balls now seek out enemies better.
Nice.
In the process of doing that, we discovered that we actually broke the maggots on live. We don't know exactly when.
Oh,
So, oopsie daisy, we broke them, but we're on breaking them.
How do you say
So,
oops
Oops.
in Spanish?
Oops.
No, you say ay caramba.
Oh, there you
That
go.
is another option.
So it's you're
That's
saying this
funny.
is probably the smartest maggot AI in a video game ever? Is
Probably.
that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Except for
Write that
The
down.
worms.
most advanced maggot
Worms
AI
aren't
in a video
maggots.
game.
No?
Worms aren't maggots.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Maggots
my
evolve
bad.
to be-
They're
into
larvae.
flies.
They evolve.
Yeah.
They don't evolve. That's not the right term.
Yes, they evolve into flies.
Right. Evolve is not how you would say that. Yeah, okay, anyway.
I've never gone outside. So.
oh my God.
Anywho, so that's yeah, that's an Eidos retouch. You'll get it soon.
Retouch.
Hope you're excited.
Nice.
That's pretty comprehensive. That's amazing.
Yeah, he doesn't need a rework because he was made.
yeah.
Just a
by-
retouch.
Yeah.
Just a retouch.
Just a retouch.
Just a,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
a
Buff
touch.
it out.
All right, we do have a little bit more quality of life coming in this update as well.
Ooh.
Rue, hit it. So we do have
Corpus
a
ship.
ship tile set. It's gonna be the
Relight.
next relight.
Nice.
Just some visual lifts
Dots
to
on
go
the
with
health bar.
Just everything that's happening up in the Railjack space. Get a little gorgeous stuff going on there.
Companion
Also
XP
conversion
gain
to
change.
Stuff then. Yeah.
And
In this
4
case,
new
in this
arcanes.
one, yes.
Oh, just
Ooh,
that
a
one.
Junction Boss
Yes.
update?
But camera offset, Steve.
Camera offset!
Are you ready?
Camera offset!
Are you?
Oh my God, Steve.
Oh my God.
Oh boy.
So that I don't have to read it in dev shorts anymore.
Yeah. Stay and then knock down
Are we
stuff.
showing it today?
We are.
We are.
We
Okay.
got a couple.
Yep.
Let's go to
Yep,
that.
let's do the camera offsets.
Let me
Oh,
show
okay.
the first screenshot.
Yeah.
So here's an example of Rhino with a shoulder piece that basically
Oh.
is covering your radical. This obviously has been a problem as we add more and more customizations. There are more and more things that get in the way. A lot of them disappear whenever you aim. So that has been so far our quote-unquote solution. But we're also adding a couple of presets that you can adjust the camera. And these are basically the two, kind of showing you the ghost versions here. So if you just want a very subtle one, I think the side one just kind of moves you a little bit to the side, and it's just enough to clear out the reticle. So that I would say is like the closest where you don't lose a lot of the feel, but you for the 95% of all armaments, you're now fine and you can see the reticle.
Probably would use the far
extreme,
offset.
You can go with the far preset, which makes you a tiny little boy, as you can see there.
Tiny.
We're still working on the
Small.
details, so just keep this is like heavily.
So that one does get you all the way out, and that one is mostly for if you're using the wings, if you're using the cloak that we showed earlier.
Oh God, the Bubonico. Yeah, can't see shit.
Is this what you look like, Chat?
Is this you, Chad?
There was no subtle solution.
I mean, it
for
looks
this.
great. But what if we could back it up? Oh, sorry.
I'm scared. I really haven't seen how it looks.
No,
weird.
it looks great. It looks
I'm
great.
scared.
So this
Don't
is what we
worry.
intend to ship.
We're doing it live.
We're doing it live.
We're doing it live.
Doing it
We'll
live.
go straight to far.
Straight to fire.
Love it.
Yeah, I
Let's
don't
see
think
it.
the side would help. I guess the side is mostly.
Ooh,
Nice.
that
Nice.
works.
Look at my clear vision.
That
Look at
I
works.
feel like a mech now. Like
Yeah,
a little,
yeah.
Love
Generally,
it.
most games put you down in the center if you're a vehicle. So
Yeah.
that's, I think, what it gives that vibe.
Yeah.
So, but it's basically a way for us to solve for
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
Because we've made cosmetics that might be a bit.
And this is why
Don't
Jeff
shake
said-
your head, Jeff.
Listen,
Local.
can I see the other one?
You can see the other
I just
one.
I want to see that one.
Honestly,
Let's
I
see
doubt
the
other
other
one's gonna help
one.
you.
Not
This
with,
one-
not with this. With this loader, it's not. I'm just curious to see what that one.
Side
looks like, too.
offset.
Let's
You can
see.
do. It actually does help.
Ah,
It does
yeah.
help,
It does
actually.
help.
You know what?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
take it back. It does
Yeah.
help.
Rock
It
this.
does help.
I thought it was
So-
going to be
Thank
a
you,
little
camera.
was very
wonky,
Capcom.
but no, it looks really
W.
good.
Yeah.
W.
Oh yeah.
Excellent.
That
So,
looks so
we are
good.
looking forward to that after years of requests.
I mean,
Yeah.
no 120 FOV, but I'll take it.
Oh my gosh.
Steve will die.
Sorry, my cat.
So will this become an arms race for cosmetics?
Yeah, now they're going to
Just
larger
now,
and
now that
larger.
the big wings, it's like now the mega wings.
Yeah, now you can get 2 sets.
And now we need the new offset.
No. We're gonna create a limit that we cannot operate outside of.
Ludicrous mode.
Yeah, it's gonna be the bat wings
Ludicrous
plus
mode.
It's
the
gonna
Rift,
go unhinged.
Rift Guard Cyan
Yep.
Dana. We can't possibly do more.
Yep.
All right.
Let's
My
talk
God.
knockdown animation.
Knockdown, yeah. So basically, we had two versions of knockdown. One is when you self-knockdown with your AoE weapons, and another version when enemies knock you down. And basically, they were separate animations. So we're unifying it because we didn't really think there was a good reason to have two systems. So now the ones that we use for self-knockdown are the universal ones. Those are used all the time. And those also had like a little window where if you press jump or, well, right now in live it's jump. Now it's going to be jump or roll. If you press within that window, you can recover faster. But the window was actually tighter than parries in Sekiro.
Warframe
No.
takes skill.
Is it
Yes.
really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Game is hard.
Yes.
Game is hard.
Yeah.
So
Game
basically
hard,
we-
please nerf.
We thought that was really short.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Dad, how many people pulled it off?
One guy, gamer, one guy. Sam Chipra.
It's a hidden feature.
Give him that credit.
I'm sure.
No, he's a gamer. He's a gamer.
Anyway, so we increased that window by a lot, and basically, if we saw the video, I didn't do the recovery on the window, but you can see like the difference, right? The old one you just take out. In the old one, you stay down until you roll, and that roll generally looked
That's
really bad.
hilarious.
So
Agreed. Yeah,
Yeah,
this is a
we-
really big one.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah,
So
this.
this
now it's
just
that
feels a
more
lot
cinematic
more
one, so
natural.
And that's why
Looks
Jeff's
beautiful.
back
It's
hurts
like a
because
perfect
he's
He was backflipping for that.
Put the mocap suit on and he flopped around.
It's true.
Poor Jeff.
It looks so cool.
People are saying rest in peace, Prime, sure-footed.
No,
No.
I mean, honestly,
No.
you're still going to probably, like most people are still going to want to avoid that one. But now if you actually have decent reflexes and can press the roll or press the jump, you can interrupt it earlier. And it's about half the duration or something like
Yeah.
that. So,
Yeah.
you know, it does, hopefully it opens more the possibility that you can say, you know what, I'm going to just go with that prime sure-footed and just try and roll those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
on your
So
health bar.
dots?
Picture this.
Yeah.
I'm picturing
Not
Dots,
dots.
health
Picturing
bar,
dots.
Okay, but
dots.
on your health
You
bar.
can probably just go to Simulacra right now and just
Oh my God, I
shoot
got out of
someone
it,
with
though.
some toxin.
Hold on.
Anyways, when you
Here,
shoot someone
just
with
now.
some toxin or slash or whatever, you will now see in the bar the total damage that damage over time will do. So that way you can essentially, if you just put a whole bunch of toxin, you can stop shooting once you see that the full bar is all toxin. You can just walk away and know that that guy is going to die to your.
Oh, that is such a
loser.
good change.
Yes.
I
Or
love
it's just
that.
a
You
way
don't
to
need
kinda
it,
give you more
but I
feedback for
love
you
to
know,
see
like,
it.
that is being effective or not.
Reminds me
Especially the scaling of the dots can sometimes be tricky for people to understand. So hopefully a
of
visual.
like the Doom in Slay the Spire 2. You can see.
Yeah.
Wow.
Never heard of it.
Slay the Spire mentioned.
I'm not even the best region player on this couch.
We have some
They're
updates.
saying to show it. I'll post the screenshot on Twitter after. So.
There you go. We got
Nice.
some updates to Junction bosses.
Yeah. So originally, when we did the prime ones for Perita, our intention was to then bring those back into the junctions because they're more interesting fights than the current ones that we have there.
Yeah, they're
So,
basically how hard you can
We're starting, I
inspect
think, with just 3 of them we're going to implement first. And basically, we're putting them in. We're trying to make them harder than the current bosses so they're a bit more of a challenge. Adding some ammo pickups and a little energy pickups on the side so you
Good.
can fight them. We're kind of tweaking them for that. And they'll basically be the junction bosses, which I assume most of the people that are watching right now already did that ages ago, so probably don't care too much.
Gamers.
But for anyone that's doing the new experience, hopefully it'll be a more interesting experience than
We'll
the
go
current
back and
There you go.
check out
A change
the
to
new boss
companion
changes.
XP.
Yeah. So right now, if your companion kills someone, let's say you're shooting a guy and your companion kills him, your companion actually takes the XP, even if they're at full level, even if they're at max level, you get no XP for that. They yoink it. So now we're making it so it essentially works kind of like assists. So if you're shooting the guy at the same time and the sentinel kills them within a small assist window, you both get the affinity, essentially.
Nice.
So it's a way to make it so at least if you're participating on killing the same guy, you both get
There you
the
go.
affinity.
Sharing is caring. And we got
No
4 new
more
arc-
getting joined by your doggo.
Yeah, 4 new arcanes, but we'll talk about the details in the next.
Yeah, we got
stream.
2 Warframe, a primary and a secondary one on deck.
That'll be exciting.
Top
I
secret.
said,
Top secret.
we have to. I said so.
We have to entice you because you guys have a
Keep it
Devstream
secret.
after us. We can't go too over time.
Keep it safe.
We're almost done.
Oh, are we?
But we are. Well, who knows? Because Steve's about to talk.
Oh, are you giving?
is
Really?
your
The last 4
Yeah,
minutes?
that's
I get a chance.
Yes.
Graphics.
Let's talk performance and graphics.
Oh yeah, I did bring some notes.
Steve has notes he would like to present to you today.
Yeah, there's 2 components. One is about something we're developing and we're trying in Soulframe right now that we might be bringing to Warframe if it works out, which is fixing the problem with tinting dark things in the game.
Dark things or dark metals?
Dark metals
Dark
and
metals.
particularly metals. And I wondered if
I need to play
got
more
the
Soulframe.
images there. This is what happens right now if you have a very metallic surface. 100 is 100%, and if as a dark metal purple gets darker and darker, it turns gray when you tint it. So you can't anything that's kind of in this dark region totally loses all saturation. So if we go to the next slide, this is what you would expect, and this is the fix that we're experimenting.
Okay.
We're bringing this back to Warframe. We're going to be testing everyone's looks out with it. I know this is a touchy thing. with all
Content
the-
kind of needs a pass usually
Yeah.
before you get it. So,
It's
yeah.
a very, very
Yeah.
sensitive thing, but this has been a long running issue in Warframe that some experiments have resolved. And then if we go, this is just an example from Soulframe. This is me tinting, see that really saturated green there? This is me tinting my
Megan loves this fashion.
my metal.
I mean, the fact that you used almost my colors to display this is
I was
kind
trying to
of
appeal to
insulting.
you. I was trying to appeal
In
to
this
you.
case, the green dots are what we hope
What
to
would
see.
what you would expect
Yeah.
on this metal, like a really dark green, and it doesn't work. And you can actually see in the helmet, it kind of breaks up, and there's almost like this weird contour as well, due to the way our deferred rendering is encoding specularity and metalness. And then in the next one, in Soulframe now, you can get these really blingy, saturated,
Okay.
proper tinting for metals in those lower ranges.
So I think our intention,
just
Really
a warning
dope.
about this.
our intention would be to do some before and afters with,
That's right.
with your fashion frames. So
Exactly.
we have infinite access to everything you've ever done in your life.
Yeah.
So we're gonna just
Yeah.
we're gonna do some.
That's not true at all, but yes.
Like outside of Warframe.
That's a,
So I think fashion frame is obviously really important, and that's one of the things that we've struggled with the most since we moved years ago from the old render to the new render, is this compromise in how dark metals are tinted. Just to warn you, we'll make sure that that's kind of broadcast clearly. And the other things I wanted to mention that go along with the relight are usually around this time of year, the team is really pushing on some kind of new weird rendering feature to showcase at TennoCon. I know there is some really cool stuff that the tech artists have been doing that I won't go into. But this year is different. This year is about performance. Performance on low and mid-range and high-end. So GI lighting, 1999 defense, outdoor scenes with large shadow casting sunlight. All of these things have been pretty significantly improved. Sometimes 10%, which is murderous to get for graphics programmers, but even up as high as 30% reduction in the time it takes to render GI lighting, or the time it takes to render the new volumetric fog that's been in for a few years that some people struggle with. That stuff is rendering a hell of a lot faster. And then on our lower platforms, like lower GPU platforms, like coming to Android, iOS, to Switch, to last-gen consoles, is our mesh LOD system wasn't working properly. It was hard-coded to high all of the time. And this took us much longer to figure out than it should have, but now all of the mesh LOD systems will be working, which makes the difference on, for example, an Android device we tested on, made the difference between 20 FPS and 30 FPS. So significant improvements are on the way. Again, your mileage may vary, and it depends. It depends on where you're at. But there's a whole host of improvements that our performance and programming
I'm not
team
a huge
have been doing,
mobile
including
player.
texture streaming.
If you
So
play
our old
mobile, let
texture
me know.
streaming
How's
system
Warframe on
was
there?
like Darkness 2 era texture budgets. So it meant if you had an 8 gigabyte graphics card, we were actually spending a whole bunch of time pulling textures on and off a disk for no reason, even if you already had the RAM for it. So a ton of just simple under the hood improvements that are going to make everything render faster, including the new features from back as far as 1999 update. So there you go.
W. Steve.
W.
That's not me. That's not
W
me.
team.
No, you
W.
brought the W.
I got lots of stuff here. I won't go into it all, but anyway, that's,
sure?
that's
Are you sure?
lots of good stuff.
He's
to
excited.
serve you better.
Aw,
Yeah.
isn't that
Yeah.
nice?
Yeah.
And does Soulframe use that same?
Soulframe and Warframe have been sharing these improvements in streaming and VRAM usage, in GI lighting rendering, in fog rendering, all this stuff. But again, instancing as well. Focus this year on performance, so that I think right now the world feels like it's really pinched for RAM and pinched for good GPUs.
Yeah.
I think we took the
world is really feeling.
The world is really feeling.
The world is really feeling.
Aw.
So instead, we were working on performance, and
Love
making
it.
the game run smoother and faster, less hitches, a lot of great stuff.
W's.
Yeah.
Thanks, Steve.
Okay.
And I'm done.
We should let Jeff talk. Jeff, what do you think of your day?
Who stole my fencing sword?
My back is feeling pretty good right now. I'm worried when I stand up.
Oh, okay. Just maybe don't. Just stay there.
Yeah, I think I
Stay
am
there.
stuck here.
You live here now.
Yeah, this is your seat. We have one last bonus quality of life, and the team brought up feedback from Ash Shiz4 cinematic.
It's back,
Ability.
baby. It's
It's
back,
back.
baby. We don't know why it disappeared. We do know why, but it never should have wide. So you can now re-enter Ash's
does.
Blade Storm by opting in with the 4.
Yeah.
So
Let's
instead of-
go.
that's
Yeah.
cool.
Thank
Yeah,
God.
thank
Yeah,
God,
yeah,
yes.
but
We had changed it. We don't know exactly why.
we don't know the lost track.
At some point, we broke it and we made it so it was only melee attacks instead of the finisher animation.
Yes.
And then it was very hard to track down when and why it happened. So we all kept assuming that someone did it on purpose, and it was no one on purpose. It was like a total accident.
Yeah.
Put him
it
in
It was
was-
the
Timeout.
maggots AI.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah, it all comes back. So yeah, in the spirit of Ash proto frame, we thought we'll take another look at that.
Thanks, Rue. Every time we say Ash, you
Yeah.
just pop me.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. All right, we've come
I
to
think
the
she
end
has
of the
a favorite.
stream. Let's just do a really quick recap of yes, Jade Shadow's Constellation is our next major update quest. 2 proto frames, Ash and Garuda. We got Sirius and Orion, which are going to be the huge focus in our May 29th Devstream. Put that in your calendar. We'll be doing a big deep dive on
Do I
the
have to put that in my calendar?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, fix your back. I'm joking. And of course, don't miss Dev Short 100 next week. Some of the boys from Era are going to be joining us.
So cool.
We're going to celebrate.
It's gonna be so
we're gonna
dope.
Chat. We're going to have a
I
lot of fun.
love
I'm
they
gonna bring my
brought
demo
Era.
tapes in.
Oh no.
Peace
Can I open for you guys?
All right.
So that was a great dev stream. We have Jade Shadow We have Jade Shadow's Constellations coming. We have Ash and Garuda Proto Frame. We have Era music in the video game. Let's go, baby. We have, what else do we have? We have Nidus rework. We have Railjack update. Oh, Dante Deluxe. Mesa Heirloom. It's going to be great. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you for the Dev Short update. Or not update, the Dev Short reaction. Because I'm going to be fanboying so fucking hard. All right. Bye.